Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to a video about a little bit about my life, a little bit about respecting ourselves, and something that I'm really excited to bring to you is my free cosmic library. So I've been tuning in to what it means to really respect yourself, to respect what it is that you bring to the world, to delight in yourself, to love yourself, and to be confident in your power, confident in the unique intricacies that make up you, the work that you have put in to be the iteration of the version that you are here now today. We move through so many pockets and versions of ourselves, and I ask you, do you spend enough time pausing and actually sitting in the embodiment of yourself now and reflecting on how far you've come? Because I know I don't. So today's video is a little reflection on kind of why I started Encoded Frequencies, why I create what I do. I was looking through all of my work, and I think I've channeled like 300 plus energy activations, light codes, like soundtracks, meditations. Just 2.5 years ago, none of this existed. Like, apart from my music, none of this existed. And a part of me like can't really believe how much stuff I've channeled. And then another part of me is like, yeah, that makes sense. I would wake up, like when Encoded Frequencies first started, I didn't have a mission. My only mission was to see how powerfully and like tangibly I could channel an energy of Mother Mary, of Jesus, of love, to see if I could just do it, right? My progression of Reiki to quantum energy healing. I spent a lot of time working out in like the furthest galactic realms and coming back and working with clients. I really wanted to just see if I could encapsulate what I was doing in sessions one-on-one. Well, actually, I started it for myself. I remember feeling really tired because I would always just see lots of stuff and clear lots of stuff. It's like, I want to have that. So every single night after I put my son to bed, I would spend an hour just like right there, just channeling, just opening my channel, being like, I hope something's going to come through, and just seeing what came through. And I kind of got addicted to the feeling of, or like fixated, if you're neurospicy like me, the dopamine that comes from channeling and composing, and the thrill that comes of always being a little bit better than you were yesterday and a little bit better the next week. And I'm always kind of hungry for that sensation of the next evolution of myself. And whilst that is a really good thing, because we're here to grow, we're here to expand, and the spirit guides tell me we are going to expand so much more. I really think there is a season to pause and to look back and to reflect and integrate. And it hasn't been easy. I would say the main reason that I continue to do Encoded Frequencies and to continue to make these channelings is to help myself. The living library of the cosmic library is just an iteration of every single need that I had. I'm going to cry. Wow. Sorry. Every single need that I had. No one ever gave to me, that I couldn't find anywhere else, that I couldn't find in therapy, I couldn't find in friendships, I couldn't find in relationships, definitely couldn't find in traveling or drinking or doing any of that other stuff. When you ascend and move through a spiritual awakening, your old life disintegrates and the new life isn't formed, and you're in the cesspool of drowning sometimes. And I didn't expect this to be emotional. And for me, every course or activation has stemmed from a part of me that has been really yearning for reprieve, like the antidote for that. And the reason that I share it is, one, because it is my sole purpose and mission. I know who I am, I know why I'm here, and I'm proud to say that. And two, I don't want anyone to feel the things and the depth of the pain that I felt, like in my moments of deep loneliness. I don't want other people to feel that. I want to be the bridge that helps other people recognize when they feel so unworthy that there is a space to come to, that there is other people experiencing this, that there is a light to be shone on the shadow that no one wants to talk about. Growing up, no one wanted to talk about death, so no one talked about death in my life. No one wanted to talk about emotional abuse or neglect, and they still don't. But it doesn't mean that it didn't happen, right? And I think I might come across as like a really bubbly person, but a lot of stuff has happened. And the point of the Cosmic Library over the past 2 years is for transformation. And the reason that I am so passionate about it is because I've literally changed so much. My health has changed, my abundance has changed, my relationship to myself has changed, my psychic gifts have changed. Oh my gosh. There's like all these beings here and they're just like eagerly watching me. And they're just saying to me that it's okay to shine. I think a large part of my programming and other people's programming has been like, don't congratulate yourself. You're not a big deal. And growing up, I never perceived myself in a lens of being very, appreciated. So to have all these random strangers who are probably soul family on the internet be so encouraging and appreciative of me is the community that I've always been wanting. And that's why I'm opening up the free Cosmic Library. 1, for you to see everything that's in there. 2, to meet and connect with people. And the full Cosmic Library, my vision for that is to connect people to their soul fam all around the world who are going through the shift. Like, it's not nice and it's not pretty at times, and it's really like riding the waves. You need to be a master surfer of the energies, and sometimes you need a safe place to anchor. That's why there's like so many soundtracks, so many activations broken into all these different categories of inner healing, of activation. And they're making me say that it's not just a one-time activation. The powerful thing about light language is that it is a living consciousness. There are living codes that it's not like a full moon meditation connecting to the Capricorn full moon of 2026, right? It's a literal living consciousness imbued within the frequencies and imbued within the track. So you could listen to a composition or a channeling one day, and then a year later you could get so much more out of it. And I've had a lot of students say, Katie, I literally had no idea what you were talking about for so much of our work together, and then a year later they're like, I just listened to something again, I know exactly what you're talking about now. And our levels of perception open and expand, and in the expansion so much more information can come online. I really have this vision. They keep showing me this vision of me in this beautiful, like, kind of looking out over nature house apartment, and like thousands, maybe hundreds of thousands of people worldwide all connecting into breakout rooms, all connecting to the global frequencies that are available. And my mission with Encoded is liberation. I really spend time thinking, why do I wake up? I wake up thinking about what to channel, like who I'm connecting with. I'm like, it's all I think about is how to be, how to have my finger on the pulse of what people are needing at this time and what I'm needing at this time. So I invite you to come into the free Cosmic Library. We've spent a lot of time duplicating the full Cosmic Library so you can look through everything. And there's a free activation inside every single category. And I'm going to go live inside the free Cosmic Library in a few weeks once everyone's in there, because I don't know, I guess the message is it's time to stop hiding and feeling scared of talking about yourself or talking about what makes you tick, and not being scared of your power. It's okay to be powerful, and it's okay to strive to be more, but you need to take time to reflect on where you've been. So I would love to hear in the comments how Encoded Frequencies over the last few years has helped you, because I love reading it. I will never get sick of reading it. My love language is words of affirmation, and no one around me in my regular life gives me that. Which you might be like, that's crazy. Of course, you know you're talented. But there's like this fundamental chip in my brain that I can't like yet fully see myself clearly. I've heard that like when we derive our self-awareness over the people who surrounded us and reflect us to ourselves, but when you're neglected emotionally, that Keta Angara projection of self was muddied, right? So it just takes a bit longer for like to see yourself clearly. Let me know if you also resonate with that. It's like you have this deep sensation of like, I am powerful, and then this human like sometimes like block or emptiness of like, I don't know how to perceive myself today. It's such a journey. So I love you all very much. I appreciate your support and just the kindness. People have been so kind. I think I've gotten like 5 mean comments in the whole of my 2.5 years online, which is crazy. And they make me laugh because sometimes they're really good burns. Someone said, stop wasting the bandwidth of the internet. The bandwidth is infinite. Anyway, I love you all very much. Please come and join me in the free Cosmic Library. There's so many things for you to activate in there, and I love you all. Bye.